Year approaches, you'll notice that the car launches come thick and fast as manufacturers try and beat that 31st of August deadline for entries into Car of the Year. Last year, Hyundai had two finalists, the iX35 and the Sonata, so no surprise then that they've just managed to sneak in the all-new Hyundai Elantra. Will this be the one that gives them the win? At first glance, and second and third glance, because you will want to keep looking at it, yes, Elantra continues Hyundai's fluidic sculpture design theme. I loved it on Sonata and iX35, and I love it on this. New Elantra is longer than the old one, it's lower, it's got a longer wheelbase, but the track width remains the same. Apparently for this fifth generation, the designers had the words windcraft in mind before they put pen to paper. So think water, think rocks, think wind blowing the metal to sculpt it. I can see it, and I think it really works. Although it has a feminine appeal, there's also something quite muscular about Elantra. It's got big haunches and quite a low roofline, which also give it a sporty appeal. Body panels are nicely aligned, which may seem a strange thing to note, but it is all part of the company's move from a focus on sales to a focus on quality. But it's also about functionality. Front fogs are placed low to give best possible lighting. The lip on the boot helps with aerodynamics, while those rear lamps are carved to allow for smoother airflow. So how aerodynamic is it actually? Well, this is an all-new car, so it feels very refined indeed. We've got a 1.8 litre engine putting out 110 kilowatts and 178 newton meters, and it's quite peppy. It's quite enjoyable to drive and very smooth. There's an auto gearbox or a manual gearbox, and I specifically requested the manual because I know that I hated the auto in the Sonata. It's a very direct gearbox, 6-speed, very enjoyable and good ratios. Although, having said that, maybe I should have taken the auto because that's the one that they're really bragging about. It's in-house developed 6-speed auto box with manual control. That makes them one of the few manufacturers in the world who can say they've developed and manufactured their own gearbox. Actually, they've got quite a bit to brag about on the engineering side. The NU engine is lighter than their previous 2-litre beta lump, which Hyundai says translates into an 18% improvement in fuel economy on the highway. The weight loss is thanks to the use of an aluminium block, which is 30% lighter than cast iron counterparts. They've also offset the crank to reduce vibration and noise, part of a wider drive to bring down NVH levels. I wouldn't say it's inspiring, and dynamic's probably the wrong word to use, but take it through the twisties and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised at how well it actually handles. Might even go so far as to say it's quite fun. The power steering weights up nicely when you're at speed, but also very nice and light, easy for things like parking. It's not a groundbreaking car, but it does now finally put Hyundai on a level in this segment where they can compete with cars like the Cruze, the Corolla, the Cerato, and I think it's going to sock it to them. One of its advantages over competitors is dual climate control, which Hyundai continually highlighted. Sure, that might be a USP, but I'm not sure that would be a defining factor in buying it over others. The rest of the interior might be though. It's a clean, simple design that features various materials to give it a quality feel. There are chrome accents, the use of high gloss black finish, and silver garnish. It also feels spacious and is well spec'd with extras like rear park assist, rain sensing wipers, and see you home headlights. Safety is taken care of by 6 airbags on the 1.8 GLS rear driving. It's all part of what they're calling modern premium, offering a stylish car with a quality feel at an accessible price. This particular vehicle is 215,000 Rand, and you'll pay an extra 10,000 Rand for the auto box. The entry point 1.6 comes in at 187,000 Rand, although Hyundai has highlighted this is more of a fleet or company car buy. The whole advertising campaign around the new Elantra is about raising expectations and taking things to the next level. Certainly Hyundai is making great strides in the cars that they're bringing to market: i10, i20, iX35, Hyundai Sonata, and now the Elantra. Is it enough to garner it a place in the finalists for Car of the Year 2012, or even for it to win the title? We'll have to wait and see, but I think in the meantime, the public are going to be voting quite favourably.